Greetings and welcome to another video. My name's Axel and today we are here at Salford Quays outside of Imperial War Museum North. This museum is located opposite Media City on Salford Quays and completely free admission for all. This is something that neither of us have ever done before, so it's going to be exciting to get inside there and explore the exhibitions, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like a bit of history of war. That's something that's always interested me, so this should be quite fun.
So come along with us for the day and let's find out what it's all about. Gas twice, he still managed to become a world-class wrestler after the war.
Each man prepared his own breakfast.
We had desiccated vegetables, we had bully beef, we had biscuits which we ground into powder.
This is how it was, and anything's good, you know, when you're hungry.
And you were always hungry.
You knew your lives were in one another's hands, and it united you very closely, and you didn't let anything interfere with that.
You lived like tramps, you didn't polish any buttons, you wore any uniform bits that you liked and nobody worried. All they were concerned with was that we were fit to fight.
I can't remember anything more nerve-wracking than the continuous shelling without stop day and night.
Well, we were always told that we never heard the shell would hit you.
The shrapnel shell would burst in the air and spray bullets from itself below, as if they're from a shotgun.
A steel window section from the ruins of the World Trade Center.
You wasn't judged on who you were or where you came from. It was queried why Alan didn't have any girlfriends by one of the members of the kids and lads that were working for him. You know, was there something odd about it? And I heard the reply. I was in the next room and I heard the reply. I said, don't be bloody silly, he's an athlete, isn't he? You haven't got time for girlfriends. And the other one said, oh, I hadn't thought about that. Some people knew and ignored it completely. Other people knew but didn't want to know. So they put it out of their mind. That was the fear. The thing is, if you did get caught, you know, how do I react? You know, could I withstand pressure of lots of questioning? And it wouldn't have been just over with, you know, gently across the table. It was a real police interrogation type thing, you know. I mean, I think every sailor in the fleet knew which pubs in ports we go to pick a man up. It was an open secret. When I left the Navy in 1964, I had 8 years Royal Naval Reserve to do before I finished the Navy. So theoretically, in actual fact, when the Act changed in 1967, homosexuality was legalised over the age of 21, still didn't include me. Because as a member of the Royal Naval Reserve, I was still covered by the military and naval acts. I was 72 before I could legally admit, openly, without fear of any retribution, in 1972, January 1972, I said, yes, I'm gay, I'm gay.
Patrols went out to make contact with the enemy, and soon the battle was joined. Supported by the RAF, and in spite of fierce resistance, the 81st drove the enemy from Frontier Hill.
the fallout warning. When fallout is expected, you will hear 3 bangs in short succession. They will be sounded by means of maroons like this. Or you may hear 3 gongs like this. Or 3 whistles like this. These all mean that fallout is expected.
Stood silently to remember more than 1,600 dead. Mrs. Betty Williams lit a memorial flame, and another peace leader, Miss Mairead Corrigan, recalled the movement's 5 months of achievement.
Our people is not dead, because when you look around you, it's not even enough people here to cover those who have died.
This does not mean that war is bound to come, but there is a risk of this, and we must all be prepared for it.
And that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
and then just as he finished speaking, the siren started. Awful sound.
We got our gas masks at school.
And then we were all put in this room to test them. That was a little bit claustrophobic. The children had little restaurants, you know, so they wouldn't be too frightened. My baby sister was absolutely terrified every time she was put near it.
Nothing was paid those days. Everything was volunteers from top to bottom.
The fire watches at that time were not issued with anything, so my brother used to wear an old pan on his head. When they tackled these incendiary bombs, they used to use billets as a shield, and it was surprisingly effective. There was two branches of the Women's Army. One was the Timber Corps, and one was the Agricultural branch. I was in the Agricultural branch. I tried to join the Timber Corps. We went to the woods and we were taught how to use saws. They did teach us the right way to lift heavy timber so that we wouldn't hurt ourselves.
We used to collect shrapnel, spent cartridge cases, but a good tasty ones to bring it home alive and send it home.
I think we expected them to attempt to invade us.
All the station names were covered up, painted out or removed.
The posts that tell you this way to Sunderland and that way to Durham, they were all taken down.
You couldn't get very easily from A to B.
Hitler was taking over the world, it seemed, and here were the Americans to give us help and to support us.
IWM North is about people and their stories, and how war continues to shape and change all our lives. We hope this big picture show has inspired you to explore the museum further. You can see more of the Imperial War Museum's extensive collections in the displays around you. If you've been affected by any issues raised in the Big Picture Show, or if you have any questions, please speak to one of our staff or volunteers who are here to help you throughout your visit.
They had an incredible relationship to almost like keep each other almost alive. And she was a bit younger, and when unfortunately my great-grandmother died, decided to recover basically their tattoos from Auschwitz. So every Jewish person or any person as they were going into the camp had a number basically tattooed on their arm as they were going in. And her mother's number was 39933, and Grandma Kitty's number was 39934, and that was basically their numbers. That's what they became known as for 3 years almost. A number basically out of however many million people died in the Holocaust.
So what did you think about that, Sean?
I really enjoyed the Imperial War Museum. I thought it was it's so good. It's probably one of my favourite museums. The layout of it was really cool. They had like projections going on all the time. So there was just like loads of different short films about the war and the war effort. So I think we saw one about the women in the war and the I can't remember them now.
Life on the Front Line.
Life on the Front Line, that was it.
Yeah, and they do have different ones. I think they have 5 throughout the day, on the hour, every hour from like 11 AM.
Yeah, they're really good. They're proper immersive. There's loads of artefacts and things that, you know, you wouldn't have really seen before in person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was a nuclear bomb, there was a tank, there was a big massive artillery flamethrower that they would have used at sea. I mean, it was brilliant. Really good education.
Yeah, no, the whole museum for me was surprisingly good. I'm not somebody that's really into the history of war, but being in there today, I found it so fascinating because of the way that they present the information and what they've got on display as well. I mean, some of the stuff that they've got is so big, but the way they do it
is Spitfire when you first walk in.
Yeah, it's so impressive. But the building itself and how they have the exhibitions is in such an immersive way that it really does capture your attention and make you be interested in what they've got on offer. It's very interactive as well in certain areas, and of course with the multimedia exhibitions that they've got on once an hour every hour, it really does bring something new to or unexpected to a museum. This was the Imperial War Museum North, and they've got them all across the country. They've definitely got one in the south. I don't know about the west or the east of the country, but have a look, check it out, and I would highly recommend it. So I've been Axel, I'm Sean, and we'll see you in another one.